Hi guys, I didn't expect you to call me so early. Are you having fun at Daddy's house? We aren't at Daddy's house. We're at Grandma and Grandpa's house. Daddy lost his house because you make him give you all of his money, remember? That's not exactly true, is it? I don't make him give me all of his money, but I know where you are. I said Daddy's house because he lives there too now. I'm bored. Grandpa won't let us play on Daddy's computer, so there's nothing to do. Well, I know Daddy has to use his computer for work, so that's probably why. At least Grandpa let you use his phone to call me, though. But why don't you see if Daddy will take you guys to the playground in the neighborhood? Daddy isn't here right now. He's been gone for hours. That's why we are bored. Oh, I didn't realize that. Maybe Grandpa or Grandma will take you guys then. Is youngest taking a nap? No, she's with Daddy. He said she was super sick and needed to go to the emergency room. Will you call him and see when he is coming back? Maybe you can come take us to the playground. The emergency room. Okay, let you guys go. I love you and I'll talk to you soon. But I need to call Daddy to check on youngest. Okay, ask him if you can come get us to go play. Bye. Are you at the hospital with youngest? What is going on? Bozo, you need to answer me right now. What hospital are you at and why is she needing to be seen? I have it handled, just like you always have their doctor's appointments handled and never let me come to them. You don't come to appointments because only one parent is allowed back due to COVID. You do not have medical decision-making authority for the children. You need to inform me right now. She is in extreme pain and needed to be seen immediately. I don't know what you've done to my baby, but you clearly are not capable of keeping her safe and healthy when she is always sick when she comes. East to me. Did she fall or get hurt? What happened? No, she is constipated. She hasn't pooped in 24 hours and is holding her belly screaming. This could be very dangerous since she's so young. So I handled it since you aren't a capable parent. I told your father she had a blowout right before we exchanged, and she has been really gassy. Her gas medicine is in the diaper bag. She's not constipated, even if she were. That's not a reason to have her in the emergency room. I am her father and it is my right to seek emergency treatment. Your unwillingness to give her treatment is documented. I'm not unwilling to have her get medical care if needed. I'm unwilling to let her sit in an emergency room without a mask in the middle of a pandemic for gas pain. I am outside of the hospital. Please let the nurse know that I'm here so I can go back to see daughter and discuss if she needs treatment with the doctor. You aren't coming back here. I've told the nurse and security how fucking crazy you are. They know that if you try to get back here that daughter and I are in danger. You are not in danger, and neither is youngest. Please stop this. I said no, bish. Now leave. You abandoned me while I was here. And I don't trust that you won't abandon my baby here too. You don't give a fuck about either one of us, or my other two babies. And you don't get to have a say. I am not leaving. I will wait in the waiting room until they let me back there. Are you Bri Blank? Yes, I am. Are you here to take me back to my child? No, Mum. I am here to escort you off of the property. Unless you are here for medical treatment, you need to leave. You don't understand. My daughter is back there with her father. He doesn't have legal rights to be here with her, and I need to make sure she is okay. I understand that a father and child have been on lockdown for the past hour due to apparent threats to their safety. The hospital is not concerned with whose parenting time it is or any petty squabble you to have going on. So we can do this the easy way, and we walk out of here together. Or we can do this the hard way and I put these cuffs on you and you leave in the back of a cop car. Neither way will get you back in that room with your daughter. You pick. Fine, I will leave. I just want a copy of my child's paperwork from her nurse first. I do have the right to get that. Hi, Annie. This is Bri. I couldn't get a hold of my attorney and I wasn't exactly sure of how to handle a certain situation, so I wanted to give you a call and run it by you. Hi, Bri, of course. How can I help you? It is Bozo's weekend, and he took our youngest to the hospital for constipation even though she isn't. He is refusing to allow me to go back to the room and has told the staff he is in fear for their safety, so I was made to leave the hospital. Okay, so what is your concern? My concern is that he brought the baby to a hospital unnecessarily during a pandemic and is refusing to let me back to her when he has no medical rights. While I understand how that is frustrating for you, he does have the right to seek medical care during his time for an emergency. He could very well view whatever was happening as an emergency. Clearly, you were informed of the situation. And we all know COVID has made these things more complicated. Yes, but he is telling staff that they are in danger because of me. Yes, and you are aware that he is high conflict. As a mother, you're going to want to have control over these situations, but unfortunately, you won't always be able to. Let this be a lesson on letting go, because if you allow a high conflict ex to see that they are causing you distress, they will continue that behavior. You can't let them see you get upset. All you can do is document this event and let your attorney know about it when you're able to get up with her. Don't feed into it. Youngest is finally back home with Daddy and her siblings. She is feeling much better thanks to Daddy's care. She's already asleep, so she won't be able to say hi during your call tonight. I am glad she is feeling better. I was sent her discharge paperwork by the charge nurse. I am glad she finally received her gas medication. She was terrified when the officer came in and put us on lockdown because of your behavior. She kept crying and saying, "No, bad mommy." I told her I would keep her safe no matter what. I hope that in the future you think about how your behavior hurts all the children. I told you before that when youngest gets older, she would realize that mommy is a bad person. Just like the older to do. It just shows how smart my baby is. She caught on so fast to who you really are. You thought you could hide it with your fake smile and robot answers, but the kids see it. Even middle says you are fake and have a scary smile like a monster. They see the real you. While I understand you have a poor opinion of me, we both know that the children love the both of us. Keep telling yourself that. They can't wait until they are old enough to tell the judge what they really want and who they want to live with. It won't be you. Will I actually get to go trick or treating with my kids this year? Hi, Bozo. Thank you for setting up our family wizard. I have made plans to take the children trick or treating as it is on my weekend. If you would like to meet up with us at some point, that is fine. Oh, of course. How convenient. I just think it's super funny how you just assume you get Halloween because it falls on your weekend. I assumed you realized that I would be taking them as it fell on my weekend. As you may remember, we had his discussion last year as well. You said you would request that Halloween alternates when we went back to court, but never did. No, you and your attorney made sure to keep me too busy defending myself to even think about asking for that. And now the gal thinks I am going to pay her thousands of dollars. Why don't they make you pay something for once? The gal fee was split in half and we both are responsible for paying it. I have paid my half already. Yeah, which means I paid it with my child support. So now I have to pay it again. Actually, this month I spent the $380 you paid in support on diapers, wipes, and new clothing for oldest and youngest because they both went through a growth spurt. I paid the fee with my paycheck. Whatever, I don't believe a damn thing you say. And I'm definitely not paying that bitch after she threw me under the bus. Okay, that is none of my business. Tell the kids I love them and can't wait to see them tomorrow. Have a great night. I told the kids you said you loved them and asked if they wanted to call you to say they love you too, and they laughed and said no because they don't love you. They said they know you don't love them and they don't want to talk to you when they're with me. You're entitled to your own opinion, but we both know why the older two do not want to speak to me when they are with you. As for youngest, she is only one. She can't verbalize any of that yet. Youngest loves her mommy and daddy, just like the older two do. Have a good night. Oh, I think you have that backwards. They're scared to talk to me when they're with you because you beat them for loving their father. Stop texting me. I encourage a healthy relationship between the children and both of us. As should you. They love us both. It is not a competition, and I'm not sure why it would upset you if they love me. But I would never punish the children for loving their other parent. I just said stop texting me. And I never said they didn't love you, but you've made it obvious that you believe they don't by doubting yourself as their mother. Sounds like a you problem and not a me problem. It doesn't bother me if they love you. I just know the truth. So stop trying to gaslight me about everything you lie about. It's sad at this point. It's just pathetic that you are this psycho and immature, and now we have to communicate on this gay-ass site because you aren't an adult, and it's just unnecessary and immature of you. And please God, take them to a professional and stop trimming their hair yourself. It looks like shit and it's annoying. I'm embarrassed to even take them outside with how bad it looks. Oldest has a minor fever. You need to take her to the doctor tomorrow. No school for her. I'm sure it's from the weather change. But she's been coughing and has a fever, so I treated it with over-the-counter medication. Thank you for letting me know. I am picking up an at-home COVID test to give her. When was the last time she had Tylenol or Motrin for her fever? She had Tylenol at 2. I tried to give her another dose at 4, but she refused it. Got it. For future reference, Tylenol needs to be 4 hours apart so there isn't a risk of overdose. I will let you know what her results are. Yeah, it's 4 to 6 hours. I worked in a pharmacy. I know. But I'm not surprised you're no help. Jess will sit there and say the stupidest fucking things. Leave me the fuck alone, bye. Damn, you're irritating and want to act like you're this smart, caring woman. You're a fake-ass bitch, nothing more. You bloomed super late to give a damn about your kids, but still not more than you care about yourself. Bye bish. It's only 2 hours between 2 and 4 p.m. Just saying. Not trying to irritate you. Just making sure she wasn't given too much medication. I said goodbye. Don't text me unless it's about the kids. Her rapid test came back negative for COVID. I have scheduled an appointment for her and youngest at the pediatrician tomorrow since she had a fever as well. I will let you know the update. Asterisk text bubble turns green instead of blue, showing that Bozo blocked Bri. Hi my babies, how are you feeling, oldest? I'm okay. The doctor said I just have an infection. Mommy said she would message you and let you know since you didn't answer your phone when I tried to call you. Well, I never got a call from you and Mommy definitely never messaged me. She told me that she was going to make you take a COVID test. Was it terrible? It hurts so bad. I cried. I told her not to give you that test. I knew you didn't have COVID. I'm so sorry she made you take that. Papa said that he's going to fry the turkey for Thanksgiving this year. It's going to be so good. It won't be as good as Daddy's turkey though. I hate your mommy won't let you spend Thanksgiving with me and your family. We won't get to celebrate together this year. Mommy said we get to have Thanksgiving with you when we go to your house, like we did with her last year since we spent Thanksgiving with you last year. It's still not fair. She knows you guys want to be with me and your family on Thanksgiving and not there, just like she won't let me have Halloween with you. And why do I only get 8 days over Christmas break instead of 10 like mommy? You need to tell your mom to be fair to me. Okay guys, it's time for dinner. And it's time to take your medicine, oldest. Say goodbye to your daddy, Bozo. I will message you in a minute about the holiday schedule. They aren't ready to hang up. Stop being a control freak. The Christmas schedule is that you have them from 2 p.m. on the 25th and then we exchange them on January 2nd at 6 p.m. Technically, it would be the 1st, but that is also your weekend. It is inappropriate for you to question oldest on why you don't have them for 10 days. The children do not need to hear either one of us complain about the schedule in any way. They are children. They don't know why the schedule is set the way it is and don't need to. You are the adult, not them. You should have this information as we were both given it in court. If there are questions, you can ask me, the other parent, and not involve them. Got it? Oh, please just stop. And I never got the fucking court order, by the way, so it's not valid. You were also given this information in court. The order has been sent to you multiple times. Well, I don't have it. Clearly just another dirty trick. And it doesn't matter if I was told the information if I don't have the actual order. I can't remember everything. It does matter. The order is in full effect. I am more than happy to post a copy of it on here so you always have access. Any questions you have can be directed to me, not the children. They are not to be involved in any conversations regarding court. Yeah, whatever. Send what you want. I'm sure it's just a doctored or edited version so that I miss out on more important events in my kids' lives. And if my children want to know why they are being kept from me, I will not lie to them. They deserve to know the truth and that their mother is using the family court system to take them away from me. Their room was a complete disaster, by the way. Are you not capable of keeping their room tidy? Some things never change. Also, Middle told me over the weekend that he has had multiple outbursts this year at school because he misses me. Maybe you should consider how this is affecting him. I should be allowed to talk to him during those times and be a part of his schooling. Do you not realize that the emotional damage of you keeping my babies from me is causing oldest to develop these issues? It's not right. If you cared, you would fix this. While your concern is noted, the school incident was not about missing you. It is documented through multiple professionals that he was missing me and thought he wouldn't be able to see me again. He has not had an incident like that in a long time and has actually really begun to mature and realize that school is a fun place to be. I am also not going to allow him to miss important instructional time to talk to anyone at school, unless there is an emergency. Lastly, I do not keep their schooling from you. I am not your secretary. You have the school's contact information and have been given the instructions to set up your parent portal multiple times. You are free to access their information. You are just not able to make major decisions. Yeah, I don't believe any of that. Middle wouldn't lie to me. Don't twist facts, because the kids are smarter than you think. They are my kids. They get their intelligence from me anyways. Good night. Hope you have a terrible night and wake up with COVID. Can you ever answer the phone when I am trying to call the kids? If you give me 10 minutes, I will be back home and they will call you back. I woke up today and apparently caught whatever infection both oldest and youngest had. So I went to pick up my prescription. You think I care that you're sick? I don't care if you have rabies or COVID or a tumor the size of a basketball in your head. Your health is of very little importance to me. It's actually of no importance at all. I am sick and tired of you doing things during my call times that prevent me from speaking to my kids. You should be locked up for 10 years over all your violations of the court order. I apologize for you missing time, but I am never sure of when you are going to call the kids. You have not called in 2 weeks. I am more than happy to have the kids call you when I get home. The kids tried to call you, and no answer. They are getting ready for bed. Please call back when you get this and hopefully before they are in bed. Tried to call you 8 times with no response, like normal. I have no missed calls from you. Please send me a screenshot of your call log showing that you attempted to call and I will make sure you get a makeup call tomorrow. Asterisk sends screenshot of 8 canceled phone calls within 3 minutes asterisk. Canceled phone calls means you hang up before the call connects.